So to be completely honest, I'm not entirely sure if I remember even how I came across Lovejoy. I think that it was some sort of like recommendation on YouTube where they were playing some sort of festival, and I just clicked in. I was like, this is pretty cool. And then I was like, who are these guys? And I just kind of went down a little bit of a rabbit hole. But I haven't reacted to or broken down any of the music. So today we're reacting to and breaking down the track Portrait of a Blank Slate. I'm a musician. My name is Jacob. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you have any requests, you could send me a text to say what's up. Numbers in the description. Let's get right into this. This is Portrait of a Blank Slate, Lovejoy. It's a cool name. Tone is ridiculous. Like this, seeing them live like this would probably be insane.
He told me that much and now he's dead. Told me to kill my indulgences with a sharp blow to the tempo. Pick up the phone, call and do everything he says. I could take a plastic camera, we could make such a pretty picture. Oh, so happy, oh, so happy. I'm pretty cool once you get to know me. I feel at some point I broke
crazy. Let's talk about this really quick. It has a very like 2000s indie pop, indie punk rock alternative vibe, but done, you know, was from like 3 months ago. You know what I mean? Like a 2023 version. You know, so sonically it's clearer, it's more direct. You know, like because music has like the quality of sound recording ability has improved a lot. You know, over the years, but like it has this like I can't explain it, like this like vintage kind of sound in a modern way, if that makes sense. You know, first of all, the guitar riff is phenomenal, but the tone of the guitar is so good. I really like the driving, punchy kick drum. You know, like the drums are kind of really like in your face, like, you know, we're like really like pushing the song along. I think that's really cool. And then really interesting is I kind of would have expected more of like a dirty vocal, if that makes sense, like this like vintage style like distorted kind of vocal sound, but it's very clear, crisp, and like barely any reverb on it, which is a cool just difference.
Once you get to know me, I feel at some point I broke my mind.
Nice layered vocals.
I'm always searching the silent side. How do you all make it look so easy? You open your hearts up so quickly, it scares me. She's an artist.
Oh, that's cool. In fact,
Goes to parties, act like hotel guests, wake on Monday. Now it's over. Don't you know no one gets.
Okay, let's talk about this because it came up twice. Do you see that the scene where like the guys, it looks like he's coming closer, but that the background's moving away? It's called the parallax effect, if I remember the term correctly. One of the first people to do it was in The Shining. I don't remember which scene. I think it was. Which scene was it? But it looks like the background's getting farther away and the people are getting closer. I think it might have been with the twin girls. The way that you do that is it's actually a cool effect. So the way that you do that as a videographer is you zoom in on the camera as you're moving away. So what you're doing is you're actually moving in two different directions at the same time. So the point that you're actually like focusing on, you're getting closer, but the background's actually getting farther away, right? So, or you could do it the opposite. You could either zoom in as you walk, like slowly moving away, or you move in closer as you're pulling out the zoom, and it gives this kind of like weird, like weird like pictorial distortion where like the image feels like it's like pulling apart.
What they came in for, I could paint her, wraps around her.
Come on, hi-hat action.
Oh, so happy, oh, so happy. I'm pretty cool once you get to know me. I'm just the same. I've got a boring name.
A lot of layers on guitar.
Just let me stay.
It's so tight, man. The playing is so everything's so crisp and tight. Like they're phenomenal musicians. Even though it's recorded in the studio, it's not live. Like you could just tell it the way that they're playing. Like it's just tight. And if they weren't that great of musicians, it still would come through in the studio recording. One thing I found really interesting that gives it this very alternative vibe, more than I would even say pop, like rock, is this like how it's very driven music, but his voice is the octave down. Like if it moved the octave up, it'd be this very like, 30 Seconds to Mars kind of like rock kind of vibe, but it's not. So which is cool. It's kind of just, again, it's very alternative style of music.
I guess you know now what to expect. He lives your own life in retrospect. You know it bores me. His insecurities breaks you down just to act as the architect.
That's cool here.
By the West Pit.
It's a crazy lyric,
Watch the
actually.
flotsam float slowly disappear. Oh, so happy. Oh, so happy. If only you knew just how much better things could be.
Yo, I don't think the bassist gets enough credit.
Another week of action. Another hypoglycemic reaction.
Dude, everything about the production on the drums, like everything's so tight. It's so good. Like such a good quality recording. I want to see these guys live. That was cool. The whisper over the hi-hats. That was crazy, man. So good. Yo, the music video is interesting. Quite the interesting music video we got going on over here. But ridiculous song, man. The production on that is unbelievable, man. It is so good. Like 12 out of 10 production. Just in general, just like the quality of the guitars, the quality of the drums, the quality of, all about it. It's just the quality is ridiculous. So I'm curious to see what kind of other stuff that they do. I want to check out the rest of the music. I've only heard like briefly things here and there. Like I mainly heard their live performance, and then I went and briefly looked at a couple things. Really cool. Let me know. Send me a text or shoot me a message on the comments of like what you'd recommend hearing from them. If you want to check out my music, it'd mean the world to me. I'll see you in the next video. God bless and peace out.